This video is for the combinations of chords, tangents, and secants, and this is going to be lesson 6.6. So we're going to start with chord tangent combinations. All right, the measure of the angle formed by the intersection of a tangent and chord is half the measure of the intercepted arc. Okay, so given circle A with tangent CD, so here's CD, and chord BC, find the measure of arc BC. So that means from B to C, where that little X is. So, angle BCD, this angle that's formed here, is equal to half the arc that's created by these two pieces, which is BC. So we know BCD is 65. And so BC, which is X, is going to be half of that. Okay? You can menu 3-1 this. Some of you guys may see it. Oh, we divide by half. Dividing by half is the same as multiplying by 2. So in this one, X is going to equal 130 degrees. So that would be the arc measure. Okay, so now we're going to look at secant and tangent combinations, and we're going to look at length on this one. So the product of the length of a secant segment and its external part is equal to the product of the square of the length of a tangent segment intersecting the secant segment at a point outside the circle. So this is the secant, this is the tangent. Okay, so given circle A with secant DB, so here's DB, and tangent DE that intersect at point D, find the measure of DE. So we're finding the measurement of this part of the tangent. So the tangent, if we square that length, it's equal to the product of the part of the secant that's inside the circle, actually the entire secant, and then the part of the secant that's outside. So we would say it's equal to DC times, and then the entire thing, DB. Okay, so we got to do some rearranging here. So DB, this entire measurement, right? So it would be 8 plus 10 would give us the dB amount. So dB is equal to DC plus CB. You could expand it out. So we don't know this measurement. This is what we're looking for. So we're going to make that the X. DC is 8. And then dB all the way across is 8 plus 10. So X squared equals, and I'm just going to type this piece into my calculator. It needs the parentheses. If you don't, it'll go wonky on you. And so that's 144. And then to get rid of that exponent, we have to square root the 144. And so X equals 12. And so that means this piece right here, DE, is 12. All right, secant and tangent combinations again, but this time we're going to look at angle measure. So the measure of the angle formed by a secant and a tangent intersecting at the same point outside, okay, so they're hitting outside the circle, is half the difference of the measures of the intercepted arcs. Okay, so secant segment is DB, okay, tangent segment is DE. They intersect at point D. Find the measure of CDE. That's where the little X is. So the measure of that angle, what we're looking for, angle CDE, is equal to half, and it's the difference between the intercepted arcs. So our arcs are BE and CE. So you notice we're missing a piece here because that we don't intersect, okay? So bigger one goes first. So BE minus CE. All right, we can fill in what we know. So CD is X. BE is 195. CE is 93. So 1/2 minus 93 is 102. And then half of 102 is 51 degrees. And so that's the measure of this arc here. So that's it for this video.